The 14th District Court, County of Washtenaw, State of Michigan, is now in session. All those having business before the court draw near, the Honorable Judge Simpson presiding.
And good morning. Apologize about the delay, folks. Cross Street Apartments versus Hannah Schumacher.
Good morning, Your Honor. Norman Woody appearing on behalf of the plaintiff.
Hannah Schumacher.
Hold on a second. We have a problem because counsel, can you try to talk to us? I saw you.
Sure. Can you hear me, Your Honor?
We cannot hear you. I have no audio.
Yeah. Wow.
All right, folks, we're going to have to. It's going to be a great morning. We're going to have to step aside a minute. We're going to shut down our system, bring it back up, and hopefully we can go from there. Sorry about that.
Mr. Whitty, can you hear the courtroom?
Yes, I can.
Okay, but I cannot hear you. Okay, hold on one moment. Mr. Whitty, try one more time for me.
Sure. Can you hear me now?
Okay, nope, keep holding for me.
Okay.
I think I'm ready. We'll see how this works.
The 14th District Court is now back in session. The Honorable Judge Cedric Simpson presiding.
And again, good morning. Let's hope this works. We weren't able to get the entire system up, so we're operating on a backup kind of plan B. So we'll see how it goes. Court does call the case of Cross Street Apartments versus Hannah Schumacher.
Good morning, Your Honor. Norman Woody appearing on behalf of the plaintiff, Cross Street.
And Ms. Schumacher?
Hannah Schumacher.
All right. Very good. Okay. Where are we on this case?
Your Honor, this is a non-payment of rent case. We did not ask for a money judgment. Currently, rent is owed in the amount of $2,425 through the end of October. Court costs are $164.40. Total amount to retain, $2,589.40.
Right. Ms. Schumacher, how are you intending on getting that paid?
Your Honor, I have my full rent amount placed in escrow until the landlord can provide, uphold their lease obligation of sanitary and accessible trash.
When you say trash, I guess I'm not clear what you're referring to, ma'am.
Yeah, so section 1.7 of my lease states that the landlord shall furnish the tenant the following utilities: water and trash. I do not have a sanitary and accessible trash bin, which is why I have placed my rent into escrow.
So there are no trash bins?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. What I'll need you to do, ma'am, is I'll need you to file a written answer with the court within the next, when's my next day? October 31st. You'll need to file a written answer to the court by October 30th, 2025. You need to provide a copy of that written answer to counsel. You need also to provide information as to where the rent is being held in escrow. I will reserve the issue of escrow for payment to the court for determination at the next proceeding. I'll adjourn this matter out to October 31st, 2025 at 12 noon. And ma'am, that's an in-person proceeding, so you'll need to be down at the courthouse.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you.
Your Honor, I'm happy to give her my email address so she can email me that answer if she'd prefer.
Will that work better for you, ma'am?
Yes.
All right.
Do you have a pen?
Yes.
It's NC, my first two initials, WITTE at WITTELAW.com.
Got it. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Court does call the case of Linden Park Apartments versus Keith Young.
Good morning, Your Honor. Norman Woody appearing on behalf of the plaintiff.
Not checked in.
Keith Young, they are not here. Did you pay for second service? I don't see it on
We
there.
didn't, and we have service by attachment, so we'll have to adjourn.
All right. Adjourn the matter to October 31st, 2025 at 12 noon.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a good day.
All right. You do the same, sir.
Thanks.
Pleasant Lake Park versus Christopher Janowak.
Good morning, Your Honor. David Morris, P83922, on behalf of plaintiff.
Christopher Genowak?
Hey, hello, Judge. My video doesn't work.
Okay, all right. We've got some echo coming from whatever device you're on, but we'll make it through. It's just one of those days. Counsel, what is the plaintiff's claim?
Plaintiffs, this is a non-payment action with rent to retain of $730, including costs and fees.
730?
Correct.
All right. Sir, how are you intending on getting that paid?
So I intend on getting it paid, but this trailer I live in backs up to a lake. My trailer is like the closest trailer to the lake, and since I've been living here for about almost 3 months now, and this big badger or like beaver animal, it's crawling up under my trailer every night, like underneath my bed, and there's holes all around the skirting of my trailer, and they've already boarded up about 10 feet underneath the main stairs, and they boarded up 20 feet on the southern side, and then I'm asking him to board up another 10 feet on the western side, and he won't do it. And this animal is like, it's nesting and zooming around and biting underneath my bed, and I've been sending him text messages and stuff for like 2.5 months, and he's been lying. His maintenance man works here and lives here in the park, and the owner
All
of
right,
the park
sir, you're gonna
Right.
have to file a written answer with the court. You're gonna need to do that by October 30th, 2025. You need to provide a copy of that written answer to plaintiff's counsel regarding
Yes,
what
Judge.
your claims are. All right. I'll
Yes, Judge.
reserve the issue of escrow for the next hearing. I'll set the next hearing for October 31st, 2025 at
Yes, Judge.
at 12 noon. That is an in-person hearing, and you'll have to appear at the courthouse, okay?
Yes, Judge. Thank you for your time.
All right, thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Judge. Bye-bye.
You said it. That was it for council. Evergreen Apartments versus Zelly Everett and Christopher Coyle.
Morning, Your Honor. Jillian Aiken for plaintiff.
They're both here.
They're both
Here,
here.
Your Honor.
Hi.
Okay. Okay, they're both here. Okay, they are both here. All right. What is plaintiff's claim in this case?
I have a balance including court costs of $3,237.72.
3-2, I'm sorry, counsel.
Sorry, $3,237.72.
All right. And folks, how are you intending on getting that paid?
We were both having some financial issues due to some circumstances, but we in the process and have gotten most of it, but we are about to pay it.
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
I think I understood what you said. So
my
you've
car
gotten-
recently got stolen, so we haven't been able to get to work. So it's been
But
we're taking the bus to work, to and from work.
Okay.
But we're in the process of getting the rest of the money.
yes,
Gotcha. Okay, so let me ask you this. How much of it do you have now?
probably. We have one of the month's rent, and we're trying
About
to
half
put
of the
it
other.
here.
Okay, that told me nothing because I don't know what your monthly rent is. Tell me a dollar amount, how much you guys think you have.
About $2,000, a little over
$2,000? All right, let's do this then. Why don't you get the 2,000, get that paid to the landlord? Okay. And then, so you can pay that, say, by Monday?
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Get that in. If you can get it in today, that'd be great, but get it in by Monday. I'll adjourn this out to October 31st, 2025 at 2 p.m. That's an in-person hearing, so you'll need to be down at the courthouse, all right?
Okay.
Okay, if you pay it on or before that date, you may not need to come down if you verify it with your landlord because they'll just dismiss the case out if you get everything paid.
Okay.
Okay, fair.
Zero.
Pardon?
If they get down to zero, yep, we'll dismiss.
Yep, they'll dismiss it. Okay, folks?
Yep. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. You guys have a great weekend.
You too.
You too.
Evergreen Apartments versus Jermaine is it Magam?
Jillian Aiken for plaintiff.
Sir, you'll have to unmute.
Jermaine Magham.
Magam. Okay. And what is plaintiff's claim in this case?
I have a balance including court costs of $1,771.35.
All right. And sir, how do you intend on getting that paid?
I'm supposed to been paid it. I just been being lazy.
All right, fair enough. No, I appreciate your honesty. So when can you get it? When can you get it to him?
I can do it today.
Okay. Why don't I do that? You're going to pay the whole amount then?
Yeah.
Today? Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll indicate that you're going to pay the balance today. If you get that paid, then what will happen is they'll dismiss the case if you're down to zero. Okay?
All right.
So what I'll do then is I will adjourn it out to the 31st, 2025 at 2 p.m. You said? At 2 p.m. That's an in-person hearing, so you'll have to come down to the courthouse if you don't have it paid. But if you got it paid, then you're good.
All right. I should be good then.
All right. You just don't want to come down and see me and let me yell at you. All right. I got you. All right. Okay. Have a good weekend.
You too.
All right. Evergreen Apartments versus Keontae Lowry.
Jillian Engen for plaintiff.
Keontae Lowry.
All right. And what is the claim in this case?
I have a balance including court costs of $2,815.92.
All right. And ma'am, how are you intending on getting that paid?
So the situation is I've honestly been trying to turn in my keys because I've had so many issues with it. I don't stay there anymore. And the last time I went to go turn in my keys, they told me to wait because they had to talk to, I guess, Sydney and the director of Evergreen. So I'm not sure what's going on. This was 2 days ago. I haven't heard anything, but I no longer stay in that apartment.
Okay, so you're vacating the premises?
Yes, I already vacated the premises a couple
Okay,
weeks
so
ago.
you'll need to, I don't know why they're not taking the keys, but you'll need to go over and turn in the keys. Okay?
I think the situation is because the account manager, she made me sign an early termination, but because of everything that's going on, the property manager told me that I shouldn't have had to sign a early termination. I should have just been able to stop my lease and turn in the keys. So that's why she said she was going to talk to the account manager and the director, but I haven't heard anything since I went to go try to give her my keys.
All right, so here's what I want you to do. I'm going to adjourn this out to the 31st, 2025 at 2 p.m. That's an in-person hearing. They're asking only for possession or payment on this case, okay? So if you're giving them possession, then you need to give them possession, but you have to turn in the keys to do that. So what I'm telling you to do is to go over and turn in the keys. Counsel will let her client know that they're to take your keys. And then hopefully this matter will be dismissed out. There may be some monies that you may owe.
Yeah, that's perfectly fine.
But hold on, you can work that out with the landlord. Okay?
Your Honor, if you want to swear Ms. Lowry in, I can just have her surrender possession now, and then she doesn't have to worry about turning in her keys.
Oh, okay. Okay, gotcha.
Might as well just do it now, and then she can bill pro.
All right, ma'am, can you raise your right hand? Other right hand. All right, do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
All right. And ma'am, you have indicated that you have voluntarily vacated the premises at 3109 Woodland Hills. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right. And you are surrendering that to the landlord?
Yes.
And you're giving up any claim for any property that may be remaining there, and they can consider that abandoned?
Yes. I mean, there's nothing there, but yes, if they find anything.
I got you. All right. Very good. All right. Then if she's done that, what do you want to do with the case? You want to just dismiss it now? Or
Yes, Your Honor, we'll submit a dismissal probably today.
All right. Given that testimony, then this case will be dismissed. That's without prejudice, and they'll take the apartment over, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Yep.
Evergreen Apartments versus Rafiq Abdelatif. I just had to look at it.
Thank you.
And Fatma
Budaya.
Budaya. Okay. All right. Thank you. All right. What's the plaintiff's claim in this case?
I have a balance including court costs of $3,145.99.
All right. And sir, how are you intending on getting that paid?
So I'm sorry for that because I have 2 kids going in university. That's why I can't pay it. But I need just more time because I have something coming for 1 week or 1 week and a half, if possible. So I can pay the total.
You can pay it by when?
Between 1 week or 2 weeks, max, if possible.
All right. If you can, well, here's what I'll do. I'll adjourn this out to the 31st, 1 week out. If you can get that paid, then they'll dismiss the case.
Okay, sure.
Okay. So October 31st, 2025 at 2 p.m. That's an in-person hearing, so you'll need to appear at the courthouse if you don't have everything paid.
Okay, thank you so much, sir.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good one.
Take care. Glencoe Hills versus Cherie Whitfield.
Jillian Engen for plaintiff.
Good morning. Cherie Whitfield here.
Okay, there you are. Okay. All right. What is plaintiff's claim?
I have a balance including court costs of $2,204.06.
All right. And ma'am, how are you intending on getting that paid?
Going to pay it right now as soon as it's adjourned.
Okay. All right. So you're going to pay the balance today?
Correct.
All right. So I'll indicate that in the file. I will adjourn it out. And I think you probably heard me say to people that this is an in-person hearing on the 31st at 2 p.m. But if you've got everything paid, I don't need to see you.
No need, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Well, we'll miss you. Okay. All right.
Thank you.
You take care, Ms. Whitfield. Have a great weekend.
Thank you. You as well.
Glencoe Hills versus Jerome Adams.
Jillian Engen for plaintiff.
Jerome Adams. You have.
I'm here. I'm just trying to get my camera operated.
All right. Oh, there you are. Okay. And what is plaintiff's claim?
I have a balance including court costs of $1,755.99.
All right. And sir, how are you intending on getting that paid?
The balance is I have the Section 8 didn't get my
I'm sorry?
I said Section 8 was supposed to be doing a recalculation for I had lost my job and they were supposed to be doing a recalculation for it. They hadn't got it in yet because my job didn't give me the termination paper on time. I had to go back online or whatever to get the from the hired me thing to send them the paperwork over. So I really was just waiting for Section 8 to pay their they were supposed to do a redetermination or recalculate my rent.
Your monthly rent?
Yeah, because it was supposed when I don't have an income in right now, I was going to go back down to 0, and they had me at 537. So I really, I know I'm gonna say I have to pay my court costs and stuff, but my rent portion of it is going to be taken off.
Okay. So you go ahead. I'm sorry, Mr.
Mr. Adams, when did you expect the change in income to have been processed?
I sent them the documents over, and then I had to reset. I sent them documents over last month. I mean, probably beginning of this month or the end of last month. Something like that. It's been like over 3 weeks. But and then they sent me something else, another package to send back to them about a week and a half ago. I sent that in, so I'm really I'm waiting for them to send something back. That's what I'm waiting on.
Okay, because I see there was a change in September. So if there's something else, then if it's been since then hopefully with an adjournment we can figure out what the actual rent is.
Yeah, because I know I'm gonna still have to pay my court costs and maybe some late fees or something like that. But my actual the rent portion of it, I'm waiting for them to take that to get the recalculation for it.
Got it. Okay, I'll adjourn it to October 31st, 2025, 2 p.m. That's an in-person hearing, so you'll need to be down at the courthouse. Let's see if we can get this resolved, okay?
All right, thank you.
All right, thank you. Court does call the case of Glencoe Hills versus Andrew Jacobson. Or Jacobson. Yes.
Yep, I'm here.
Okay, there he is. All right. What is plaintiff's claim?
I have a balance including court costs of $3,300.69.
All right. And sir, how were you intending on getting that paid?
I did a withdrawal from my 401k, so I'm just waiting for that to direct deposit in, and then I'll pay it once that goes in.
Okay. Do you have a time frame on that, or you don't know?
It says up to 12 business days.
So when did you do it? Just
I did it
now, or-
2-3 days ago. So it should be by the end of next week, I think is the soonest.
All right. Well, here's what I'll do. I'll adjourn it out to October 31st, 2025, 2 p.m. That's an in-person hearing. If you get it before then and get it paid, then you don't need to appear. But if it's not paid, you need to be here on that date. Okay?
Yep.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Court does call the case of Glencoe Hills versus Miguel Lopez,
Jillian Engen for plaintiff.
as well as Riche Collins. I got that right. And Samuel Lopez.
This is Samuel Lopez here.
Briche Collins.
Okay. And I don't have Miguel. Is that right?
No, that's my father. He's at work.
Okay. All right. So how much is owing?
I have a balance including court costs of $2,215.18.
All right, folks. How do you intend on getting that paid?
I think the soonest that I could have it paid would be around the 14th of next month, just based on my pay schedule. It's semi-monthly, so I'm only paid twice a month.
Okay. Have you tried to work out something with the landlord, or?
I have not as of recently. The last time I spoke with them was about last month, and I made the payment to them that I told them I was going to make.
Okay. So what I'll have to do is I'll have to adjourn this out to October 31st, 2025 at 2 p.m. That's an in-person hearing, so you'll need to be here. Okay. And is there anything between now and that date you guys can pay?
Yes, I was going to put about $600 on it today.
All right. So I'll put down that you're going to put $600 today.
Okay.
Right. Briche, you don't say anything? Or what? I wanted to hear from you. I don't know why you let him talk.
I'm sorry, I didn't know what to say.
Okay, it's all right. It's all right. Get the 600 paid, and then we'll try to work it out next week. All right, folks?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you. You guys have a great weekend.
You as well. Thank you.
Court does call the case of Glencoe Hills versus Shayna Williams and Jacqueline Murphy.
Jillian Engen for plaintiff.
Hello, Shayna Williams.
Okay, there you are. Gotcha. Okay, well, how much is owing?
I have a balance including court costs of $2,132.67.
All right. Ma'am, how are you intending on getting that paid?
So I can do, sorry, I've been crunching numbers while you've been talking. So that's what I'm looking at. I can do 700 on the 31st, and I can do 800 to 900 on the 14th. I did just get a promotion at my job. So everything will be better.
Okay, so you're going to need something worked out in terms of a payment plan, get yourself all caught up, right?
Correct. I just need time.
Okay, so what I'm going to suggest you do is contact the attorney's office. Their information's on your paperwork that you received, and see if you can work something out before next week. Okay, if you can't, then we'll try to work something out in the courtroom. But I'll adjourn this out to October 31st, 2025 at 2 p.m. That's an in-person hearing, so you'll need to be down at the courthouse if everything's not paid. Okay?
Yeah, I could try, but okay.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good weekend.
You too. Gulfside Lake 1 and 2. Is that how that's supposed to be? All right. Versus Hunter Rodriguez.
Jillian Engen for plaintiff.
Hunter Rodriguez.
Okay, there you are. All right. And how much is owing?
I have a balance including court costs of $2,682.15.
All righty. And sir, how are you intending on getting that paid?
Well, I was just the victim of an assault with intent to do great bodily harm, and it got me fired from my job because it was physical labor. But I would also like to challenge that this property has been kept fit for use intended and been kept in reasonable repair during the term of lease or license.
All right, so I'll need a written answer to the complaint. You'll need to file that by October 30th, 2025. You'll need to provide a copy to plaintiff's counsel as well as to the court. You understand that?
No, I don't. I'm sorry, my attorney wasn't able to be here, so I'm not very.
Who's your attorney?
Christine Rodrigues. I want to say her last name is.
Okay, well, you'll need to tell her you need to file a written answer. I'll expect a written answer by the 30th. Plaintiff's counsel needs a copy of that. You need to file that with the court. You need to provide plaintiff's counsel a copy by the 30th.
Okay.
I will adjourn this to October 31st, 2025 at 2 p.m. That is an in-person hearing, so you'll need to come down to the courthouse.
Thank you, Your Honor. It was a pleasure to meet you. Big fan.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Court calls the case. Gulfside Lake 1 and 2 versus Sarah Brown.
Jillian Engen for plaintiff.
And Jalen Brown.
Good morning, Your Honor. It's Sarah speaking.
All right. Okay, is Jalen here? Or
Oh, no, my son, he's not here.
He's not. Okay. All right. How much is owing?
I have a balance including court costs of $3,491.11.
All right, ma'am. And how are you intending on getting that paid?
Well, Your Honor, I just got paid this morning. So early this morning, I did pay $1,000 towards my bill.
Okay.
And I get paid bi-weekly every 2 weeks. So my next paycheck is on the 7th, and I was planning on doing another 1,000. And then 2 weeks after that, on the 21st, I was paying the balance completely off because I get a bonus.
Gotcha. Okay, so you need a payment plan, something like that worked out.
Yes.
Right. Yes. So here's what I'm going to do. I'll adjourn it to the 31st, 2025 at 2 p.m. That's an in-person hearing. In the interim, what I'm going to suggest you do is contact plaintiff's counsel's office, the attorney. You'll have the number on your paperwork and see if you can work out either a COD or some type of payment plan so you can get yourself caught up by the end of November.
Okay.
Okay?
All right. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. See you next week.
Okay.
Court does call the case of Gulfside Lake 1 and 2. Hang on. Versus Crystal Martin.
Jillian Engen.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Sorry. Jillian Engen for plaintiff.
Crystal Martin and Leon Martin. We do not have them checked in. If you'd like to default, raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm testimony you're about to give will be the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Go ahead.
Thank you. There is rent to retain possession of $2,579.66. Court costs are $214 for a total of $2,793.66. Plaintiff is requesting a default judgment for possession only with a writ to issue after 10 days.
Judgment to the plaintiff. That is by default for possession. Redemption amount, any amount requested. Writ to issue in 10 days. Gulfside Lake 3 versus Michelle Goebel.
Jillian Engen for plaintiff.
And Marlon Goebel.
Good morning. This is Michelle Goebel.
Okay, there you are. Okay. And what is plaintiff's claim?
I have a balance including court costs, $3,106.63.
Okay. There was some other noise we were getting in here, Mr. Red Wine. So can you give me those numbers again?
Yep, $3,106.73.
Gotcha. Okay. Ms. Goebel, how are you intending on getting that paid?
So I do get paid bi-weekly. I do get paid next Wednesday, so I was gonna at least try and put $1,400 down and then another $1,400 on November 12th.
Okay, so you're gonna put $1,400 by next Wednesday, the 29th?
Yes.
Okay. So I'll mark that in the file that you're going to pay that by the 29th. Okay. What I will do then is I will adjourn this out to the 31st, October 31st, 2025 at 2 p.m. What I'm going to suggest you do is contact plaintiff's counsel's office, try to talk to them, see if you can work something out since you'll be going into the next month.
Perfect. That sounds good. Thank you, Judge.
All right. Thank you.
Have a
See
great
you next week.
See ya.
All right. Bye. Court calls the case of Gulf Side Lake 3 versus Emmett Redwine.
Jillian Engen for plaintiff.
And here we go. Mr. Redwine.
How you doing? How you doing, Mr. John? How you doing, Your Honor?
I'm doing okay. How are you doing?
I'm very sick.
Okay. All right. What is plaintiff's claim? I guess I should say.
I have a balance including court costs of $2,070.74.
All right. Mr. Redwine, how are you going to get that paid?
Yeah, I'm going to pay, I can have it all paid by the 14th. I can have it all paid by the 14th. I can be caught up by the 14th.
Okay. Can you get anything in this next week?
Yes. Yeah. Yes. I'm just asking one thing, Your Honor. Is it way possible that I can, because I don't feel good, if I could do Zoom next week? Because
well,
I'm so.
You'll have to send in the paperwork to get Zoom next week. But
okay.
Can you pay anything by next week?
Yes, I'm gonna pay. I'm gonna pay. But
how much?
Go ahead.
How much are you gonna pay?
Minimum 7.
Okay. All right, so I'll put that down that you're gonna pay that sometime next week.
Then that'll leave me 13, right?
That'll be about $1,300 that you'll owe until you get into November.
Right.
Okay. What I will do then is I'll adjourn this to October 31st, 2025, 2 p.m. And you know that's in person. You have to file the paperwork, and we'll consider letting you appear via Zoom. No guarantees, though. Okay?
Okay. Okay.
All right. Thank you. Gulfside Lake 3 versus Eric Hall.
Jillian Engen for plaintiff.
And I knew it. They just didn't mark this file. I didn't expect to see you back. How are you, Erica?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm okay. All right. How much is owing?
I have a balance including court costs of $2,959.29.
I'm sorry. Give me that again. My apologies.
All right. No worries. $2,959.29.
All right. And Erica, how are we going to get this paid?
I just need a little time. I paid $180 last night. I don't know if that showed up. And I'm going to send something in this evening. I'm not sure until I get done working. And
gotcha.
I can pay $500 by next Friday.
You pay at least, so I can put down, you'll at least pay $500 by next Friday.
Yes.
Okay. So get that paid, the $500 and whatever else you're going to pay, get that all paid in as early in the day as you can on that date. You kind of know how this works. Okay. And then I'll adjourn this out to October 31st, 2025 at 2 p.m. That's an in-person hearing. And, you can always feel free to contact plaintiff's office. And because I know that you work salon work. And so it's the payment and you got to work to get that payment.
Right.
So call the plaintiff.
Okay.
And see if you can work out some payment plan with them if necessary. Okay?
Okay.
All right, great.
Thank you.
Have a good weekend. Court calls the case of Riverside Apartments versus Deshara McKinney.
Jillian Engen for plaintiff.
No, checked it.
Deshara McKinney, they are not checked in. You may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. Some relevant information that I think probably you should know is that we did receive a letter from Peace Neighborhood Center stating that Ms. McKinney was has been admitted to inpatient treatment, and so she's unable. The facility. I'm sorry, I'm just reading from this letter. And and I can't read. So apparently it's just, no, it's Friday. Okay, so they said that Ms. McKinney is unable to attend the scheduled court hearing because the facility can't provide her with access for remote participation. They're asking that the court postpone the hearing until she can be present. And obviously, Your Honor, she's not here, and I think my client would respect your discretion if.
Why don't we do this? Why don't I give her a 1 week adjournment?
Yeah.
Because I don't know the framework of the inpatient treatment, and then we can proceed from there. Yeah. There's at least some communication, so I'll adjourn it to October 31st, 2025 at 2 p.m.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. And then I think your last one is Evergreen versus Brian Navas. That matter's dismissed.
Thank you so much, Your Honor. You have a beautiful day.
You do the same. And then where am I? Patrick Becker versus Daniel Wolf.
Good morning, Your Honor. Patrick Becker.
All right. Daniel Wolf, Cynthia Wolf, and Aaron Wolf. We have Daniel Wolf. Sir, you'll need to unmute. Well, turn this camera off. Wrong button. All right, Mr. Wolf, while you try to work that out, why don't we do this? Mr. Becker, how much is owing on this?
As of today, Your Honor, $4,580, including court costs.
$4,580.
Your Honor, correct. The tenants and I have had some very constructive conversation, and I've agreed that if they vacate by October 31st, that I will dismiss the case.
Okay. Mr. Wolf, I know you're trying, Mr. Wolf.
Oh, almost had it.
Yeah. Mr. Wolf, if you're on a computer, you can hold on the space bar, but I think you're on a phone. Oh, bless his heart. All right, Mr. Wolf, let's try this. You heard that. Are you going to vacate the premises by the 31st? You are? You're nodding. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to adjourn it out 1 week to make sure that's happened. What time will it be? So I'm going to adjourn it out to October 31st at 12 noon. That's an in-person hearing. So if you guys aren't out, you need to come down and you need to appear. Okay? If you could nod to let me know you heard what I said. He's like, I'm bound and determined to get that button.
It keeps flashing on and off. He's got. I know. Close.
He. I think he gets it, and I think he double taps. He doesn't want to, but. Nope, not quite. Those buttons are too close for him, I think. Says he goes. Can we try to send a message to him? Mr. Wolf, I'm going to adjourn it out at that time, okay? And that's an in-person, okay, thank you. That's an in-person hearing, so you'll have to come down to the courthouse if you guys haven't vacated, okay? And then you don't have to worry about that button. All right, thank you, Mr. Wolf. It's okay. All right, is that it for you, Mr. Becker?
I'm assuming it's in person for you too, correct?
Yep, in person.
All right, well, I hope I don't see you on the 31st. But...
All right, I get that a lot, so we're good. Okay, thank you, sir. David Sawolski versus Lisa Loro.
Yes, sir, this is David Sawolski.
Okay, and Maria Loro.
Yes, sir, this is Lisa Loro, and my daughter is also on.
Okay. She's on somewhere. I don't know where I'm getting that noise, but that's gotta, whatever that is, it's gotta stop. All right,
I'm
what
in a
is
building that I can't stop anything.
No, you're good. Don't worry about it. All right, what is plaintiff's claim? Sir, you just muted yourself.
Can you hear me, Your Honor?
I can hear you now.
I just bought the property on September 26th. The defendant has not paid rent to the previous landlord for 13 months, nor has she been willing to pay me anything. I don't want rent from her. I just want her to vacate. I have a 90-year-old mother who was going to move into the property with me, and her health is failing rapidly.
Well, you filed hold on, you filed a non-payment case, though, sir.
Yes.
All right. Well.
So, Your Honor, the new owner came to my door the day after the sale and offered to rent the property to me. My daughter was present and heard him say that no down payment would be needed. I don't know why he's asking for this money. All I'm asking for is time. They sold this property on me. I don't want to be homeless. I want to be able to find a property that will accept my dogs. I am having trouble doing that. So I want some amount of time, and I do think that my previous landlord situation should not be mentioned. He was a slumlord. You have nothing to say about that. I did tell you that morning, there's a hornet's nest in my front porch, a bee's nest on my back porch. I cannot properly use the bathroom daily. I have to put drain cleaner in there. Like, something is wrong with the plumbing there. And I mentioned that to you that morning. And
folks,
I would gladly rent if you are going to be a good landlord.
Ma'am. All right. Here's what we're going to do. If you've got complaints about the condition of the property, you'll need to file a written answer to the complaint. You'll need to do that by October 30th with your complaints on that. You'll need to get a copy to the court as well as a copy to your current landlord. I will adjourn this matter out to October 31st, 2025 at 12 noon. That's an in-person hearing, so I'll need to have everybody down here and we'll figure out where we're going to go from here.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you, folks.
Can I ask you something, sir?
Certainly.
I just want her out. I want possession for my mother. I want her out. She's lying about deposit.
Apparently, you thought I didn't hear you the first time. I'm going to repeat to you that this is not a termination case. So if she were to pay, if you were to substantiate how much is owed and she were to pay it, she gets to stay. But because you filed it as a non-payment case. So I heard you the first time, sir. I didn't ignore it. I understood what you said, but I also understood what the defendant said. So I'll need both of you down here next week at noon.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Court does call the case of Clark Road Family Dividend Housing versus Jason Ackles.
Good morning, Your Honor. Attorney Samantha Sprague, P81931, appearing on behalf of the plaintiff.
Do we have them? Did not check in? Correct. All right, they haven't checked in. If you'd like to take a default, raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm testimony you're about to give will be the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Go ahead.
We do show that currently there is past due rent in the amount of $1,459, along with court costs in the amount of $239.40, for a total due and owing of $1,698.40. To the best of my knowledge, the unit was kept fit and habitable for the intended purpose. The defendant is not a minor nor in the military.
All right. Judgment to the plaintiff, that is by default for possession, redemption amount, any amount requested, writ to issue in 10 days.
Thank you.
Clark Road Family Dividend Housing versus, is it Naja Washington?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, Ms. Washington's here. All right, what is plaintiff's claim in the case?
Yes, Your Honor, this is the first hearing on a non-payment of rent. I do show that currently there is past due rent in the amount of $4,042, along with court cost of $239.40, for a total due and owing of $4,281.40.
Right. And Ms. Washington, how are you intending on getting that paid?
I don't have a job right now. I've been out of a job. So I was either going to contact Hawk, but I did email Sheena, the property manager. I told her I was going to voluntarily move out on the 31st because I'm already having enough financial issues right now.
Okay, so you're intending on moving out?
Yes.
Right. Did when you contacted you said Sheena or whoever that may be, did they say anything to you regarding the move out or anything or?
Well, I emailed her back in September about it, and she said that I think she put like a note in my file about my move-in date or my move-out date.
All right. So here's what I'll do. I'm going to adjourn this out 1 week to the 31st, 2025 at 12 noon. You'll need to appear in person at the hearing unless you vacated the premises.
Okay, it's gonna be on that day. I already have like people coming to help take my stuff out, so.
Okay, so maybe what you want to do is either contact the attorney's office or contact your landlord, arrange something.
Your Honor.
Yes, go ahead, counsel.
Would it be possible to get an adjournment to the following week so that we can confirm that she's vacated? We do have a money judgment requested on this, but that way they can also see if they can work out a payment arrangement before that date.
I gotcha. Okay, so November 7th, is that a day for me?
Yes.
All right. At what time? All right. So what I'll do is I'll adjourn this out to November 7th, 2025 at 1 p.m.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Okay, ma'am.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Clark Road Family Dividend Housing versus Chanelli Brown.
Good morning, Your Honor. Attorney Samantha Sprague, 1931, appearing on behalf of the plaintiff.
Not sure.
Chanelli Brown, not here. You may proceed, counsel.
Yes, Your Honor, we do show that currently there is past due rent in the amount of $4,098.44, along with court costs, the amount of $239.40, for a total due owing of $4,337.84. To the best of my knowledge, the unit was kept fit and habitable for its intended purpose, and the defendant is not a minor nor in the military.
Judgment to the plaintiff by default for possession, redemption amount, any amount requested with a writ to issue in 10 days.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Clark Road Family Dividend Housing versus Shanar McGraw. And I'm going to order plaintiff to get a shorter name, but go ahead.
Attorney Samantha Sprague, 1931, appearing on behalf of the plaintiff.
All right. Ms. McGraw, hello.
Hello.
All right. What is plaintiff's claim in this case?
Yes, Your Honor, we do show that she has made some payments, so it is down to $747 for past due rent, along with court costs of $239.40, for a total due owing of $986.40.
All right. And Ms. McGraw, how are you intending on getting that paid?
I could pay that on the 31st, but listen.
Okay.
I get paid at 4:00 when I get off. So I can go to the do the little money order and turn it in, so they'll have it by that Monday morning when they walk in.
Okay. Your Honor, if I may.
Yes, go ahead.
If we could get the adjournment date for 11/7 as well on her.
Okay.
If we would just remind the defendant that November's rent does come due on 11/1, so if she's paying past that, she is going to be responsible for that amount as well.
You got that, Ms. McGraw? So you got to get that little money order, as you call it. You got to get that in on the 31st.
Yes, that will be in.
Dismissed.
It will be on the 31st. It will be turned in.
I believe you. Counsel was looking at you funny. I believe you. Okay.
I just like the way she's so adamant she's going to do it. I like to hear that.
Because I know I get paid on that day, so I know I'm going to have it.
She says, I'm going to get it done. Okay. I'll adjourn it out to November 7th, 2025 at 1 p.m. If you get everything paid before the 31st or before the 1st, then they're going to dismiss, it looks like, and then you'll be all set.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Thank you. And Ms. McGraw, that's my last case for this block. Thank you for just being so happy.
Thank you.
All right.
Good day.
You do the same.
Bye-bye.
Have a good day.
Thank you, counsel. You have a great day. Court stands in recess.